Hello, hope you had a happy Valentine's Day. It's finally over, so I hope you was able to get through it successfully without having a breakdown or anything like that. I truly hope the pages that we have of Know Your Worth Rubies and Chloe M. Gooden that you were able to be uplifted throughout that time. And so this February video, I'm gonna kind of stay in the season of relationship things as well. And I'm gonna talk to you about 4 things that you need to pay attention to stop dating the wrong guy. I know some of us probably have dated a couple of guys and you feel like, when am I gonna meet that guy, the one that works out, that I don't have any issues with? Now, true, nobody's gonna be perfect, but you want to just work out with somebody and you feel like, I keep running into the same issues, the same problem. What is it? Well, here are 4 things you may want to keep in mind or think about to see if this is maybe why you keep picking the wrong guy and why you keep ending up in situations that don't really turn out the way you would like them to, okay? So, of course, I always have other resources that can help you with. My book, Single to Married, that really will help you to know some things you need to ask when you're dating guys and things to think about and to be aware of so you won't end up in the same situation. And so that's on Amazon, iBooks, and also BarnesandNoble.com and iTunes, okay? So number 1, you need to make sure that you are not dating a guy because you are desperate. If you find yourself dating somebody because you're just super lonely and you just want somebody, so what happens is that anybody that comes your way, you're going to give them a chance and you're not going to pay attention to if he's really the right guy. Does he love God? Is it somebody that I really need to be with? Is it the season for me to be with somebody? So you just end up with anybody. And then you're surprised when things don't work out, but you picked him just because you were desperate. So you never want to pick somebody and when you're in this emotional high, whether it be just after a breakup or you're just tired of being lonely. Don't ever do anything out of anxiousness. You will end up probably ending in a way that you do not want it to end. So make sure that you're actually ready and you're picking wisely and not just because you want somebody, okay? Number 2, you go into a relationship thinking that you can change the guy. So you meet a guy, he's great in some aspects, and you feel like the other things that he's missing, oh, I could just change that about him. Do not go in a relationship like that. If you get in a relationship with a guy, accept that this is who he is. Now, naturally, you and him will adjust a little bit. That's just what happens when you come together with anybody. But if you already know it's things in him that you're going to try to change, don't go into that relationship. You need to accept him for him. That's not fair to him to try to change him, just like you wouldn't want him to try to change you. So do not go into it like that, thinking that it's going to work. Number 3, you are ignoring red flags. This kind of ties in with the being desperate part. You will see things about a guy that you know are just not ticking right. Maybe his attitude is wrong. You notice the way he treats people around him. Maybe it's something he's told you about past relationships. Maybe he never can keep a job. Maybe he's not good with money. Whatever it is, guys always show themselves. And that's really with anybody. They show who they are, but you decide on whether or not if you want to pay attention to it. And sometimes we'll ignore it just because we want to be with somebody. When you see those red flags, pay attention to them. Now, everybody's going to have something with them, some type of baggage. You have to decide what you can deal with, but do not ignore those red flags thinking, oh, it's just going to go away, or be surprised when they come up later. All right. Number 4, you're not paying attention to the right things when it comes to choosing a guy. Now, when I say the right things, I mean, is he spiritually connected with God? Does he have a relationship with God? Not just go to church, has a relationship with God. It is a difference. And you will be able to tell that by the fruits he is bearing. Is he patient? Is he kind? Is he loving? Does he keep his temper down? Is he a good person? How does he treat other people? Pay attention to really who he is spiritually. Is he mature? How is his relationship with his family? What about his past relationship? What's his relationship with his mother? What's his relationship with his father? Is a lot of things you need to pay attention to. Don't pay attention to just the fact of, oh, he makes a lot of money. Oh, he dresses nice. He looks good. He has a nice body. Oh, I like his car. Those type of things, they fade away eventually. Those are not the things that are important right now. You need to pay attention to his spiritual, who he is, because when all that physical stuff goes away, you will be left with that man, the man that is in there, his character and who he is, his personality. So number 1, make sure that you're paying attention to who they really are. So you need to pay attention to the red flags. Number 2, make sure that you're not getting with a guy just because you're desperate, just because you want to be with somebody. Number 3, make sure you're paying attention to things that actually matter, those important things in a relationship. And number 4, make sure that you're not ignoring and trying to change a person by ignoring the red flags. So don't go into it trying to change them either. I hope this helps you. I get you want to find a guy. I get it. I want to find a guy too. Who doesn't? But do not go into these things in a desperate way or trying to change them. It will not end the way you would like it to. If you need any other resources, I have other videos. And like I said, you may want to pick up Single to Married. It really will help you in your time of singleness. Once again, I hope you had a good Valentine's Day, and I'll see you next month. God bless.